He shrugs him off. Parker back to the ropes. Wardley looking for the uppercut. And the referee has stepped in and stopped the fight. He has stepped in and stopped the fight.
It was an all-time heavyweight great fight. Fabulous fight. We always knew it was going to be. And it's what we said from the start. It only takes 1 second with him and he turns the fight round.
Yeah, great fight, you know. Both men was in it. Someone asked me earlier if I think that's in the Parker. I said, no way, on that performance, Parker, I think Parker can still become world champion even after that loss.
Do you agree with the stoppage?
Yeah, of course, you know, listen, we are spectators, we are fans, we are managers, we are brothers, we are cousins, uncles, whatever, but the referee's job is the referee's in there. If he stops it 1 punch too late, it can mean the difference in someone being a vegetable or not.
It was a good fight, it was competitive. Oh man, I didn't think, I thought Parker was gonna pull it out, but we all know Wardley has that punching power and the equalizer, but that's boxing for you.
Did you agree with that stoppage in the 11?
No, I thought he could win a little more because Parker was still swinging, but UK is known for making fights stop a little early, so.
Listen, it's heavyweight boxing. You get caught some big shots, and you know there was a good few punches. I wasn't counting, but it looked like a lot. Obviously, I'm concerned for Joe because he's a friend and you know, close friend, and you don't want to see anybody get hurt. But it was what it was, you know.
Well, I'm not shocked because I won money at the bookies because I got good odds on Wardley, and I'm a gambling man, and I'd got 4 to 1 for £500. You know, because just as soon he was a good boxer. You know, like Parker, and he pulled it out on a man with a knockout record like that. You can never write him off. But you've seen probably the fight of the year there. What a cracking heavyweight fight, you know, and big up to Joe Parker. He'd done the best he could and he fought admirably. But the other man, you know, he just got on top of him. But the referee, late stoppage for my money, took too many punches. The referee was a little bit slow jumping in. I know it's a world title fight and they've got to give both boys a chance, but Joe was well beaten. And for me, he took 10 seconds too much punishment there.
Yeah, brilliant. Fantastic performance against the second best heavyweight in the world, people were saying. Come from behind. I thought the situation in the second round was an absolute shambles with the gum shield.
I was about to ask you that, yeah, with the gum shield.
You know, if the gum shield comes out, if there's a lull in the action, you'll put it back in. But he was on the verge of potentially getting rid of him, and that happened. So I thought that was a shambles, but I suppose it left the fans with a treat. Yeah. So
it's been a seat edge all night. I mean, both guys had their moments in there. It was ebb and flow, and you know what it is. I was like, Fabio hit him with some good shots. Fabio needs to do a bit more. But Fabio's always he's like the Deontay Wilder of the UK, man. He always has that equal there down the stretch. I mean, I think Parker blew his tank in that round before, where he literally let it out, and then kind of that was his. It wasn't what the goose cooked for him. But I mean, look, Fabio, credit to him. He's made his own script. He's made his own rules. Like I said back there to that guy, he showed that coming from white collar, it doesn't mean anything. Look, he's coming. He's destroying all these guys who have great pedigrees, world level. He's actually got to this world level. We wasn't sure Heavy was here. Look now he's fighting Usyk next.
Everyone wrote him off. Everyone wrote him off.
You know, even myself thought it was maybe going to be a tough fight. I was always rooting for him, but I felt like it would be a tough fight, and I felt like he needed to be defensively aware, and he was today. He did eat a lot of shots, but listen, he's got a hell of a chin. Both guys have got a hell of a chin. I felt like he just out-toughed the youth of him, the tank. Got the better of Parker because Parker blew his gasket, and then he was doing some good body shots earlier, and that kind of paid in the end, and he managed to get the stoppage because there was nothing left there. They threw the towel in, I think.
Correct stoppage, in your opinion?
Yeah, because he's only going to get hurt. He was going to get hurt. There was nothing left. You know, Ian Bill, I've got nothing left. I've got nothing left.
An unbelievable fight, really. Ended up being a great fight. It wasn't one I was overly excited for, really. Amazing, really. Amazing. So I thought Parker would win. I didn't really have any doubts Parker would win. Got it wrong. The fight, how it played out, Parker for me, well, with hindsight, we'll start with Wardley. Unbelievably fit, hard bloke, really.
Joseph Parker insisted he was focused and serious about his preparation. He wanted to hurt his opponent and teach him a lesson the next day. They'd covered everything in camp and stayed cautious. His plan, meet force with force and impose himself.
Not so much tense, I'm serious about my work. I want to punch holes in them tomorrow and teach him a lesson. We've done everything we've done in camp to prepare for what he brings. We're wary, we're cautious, but I want to fight fire with fire, and I want to get to it.
Fabio Wardley stated that nothing in his career was a result of luck. It all came from relentless effort, discipline, and focus. He emphasized that his intense training would pay off when it mattered most on fight night.
Nothing about my career has been luck. It's all been hard work, commitment, dedication, graft, to be honest. So Saturday night isn't going to be any different. There's nothing about luck needed. I've done all the hard work. I've done all the training.
Johnny Nelson commented that the showdown between Joseph Parker and Fabio Wardley was an exciting one. He noted that Parker's main objective was simply to get the win, while most of the intrigue centered on Wardley's development and how far his potential could take him.
I think it's a great fight between the two of them. I think for Joseph Parker, I think Joseph Parker just has to beat him. This is more the question about Fabio Wardley. Is Fabio Wardley on the rise? Is he going to really make a massive dent or a difference? And this is the opportunity to show if he can or not.
Do you think either are a big enough name to lure Usyk in for his last fight?
Yeah, I do. I think Joseph Parker was probably the one that's more inclined to. But you've got to remember, I think Usyk's in the position now where it's about money. So it's who brings the biggest purse. Not about the next, who's been the biggest purse. And which fighters out there in the world of heavyweight boxing is going to bring the big bucks in. That's the problem.
Dave Allen backed Joseph Parker ahead of the fight, emphasizing that Parker's experience, composure, and ring IQ made him the smarter pick. He believed Parker's technical control and sharp footwork would prevent Fabio Wardley from landing the kind of knockout shot he usually relies on.
I think it's a good fight. I think it is a good fight, of course it is. Joseph Parker, one of the best heavyweights in the world. Fabio Wardley, very good puncher. Decided to put some good wins together, really. I think he's top 10 with the Ring magazine. The winner of this, apparently, may face Usyk. Is pay-per-view. Do I think it's pay-per-view? Joseph Parker, as good as he is, and I think we do love him. I think we kind of, he's come over. He had a lot of fights in this country. He's boxed out to watch Joshua, Fury. Turned over here. I really like the fella. I like him a lot, but I don't think he's a pay-per-view man, to be honest. And Fabio Wardley, I'm not sure really. I will pay to watch it because I'm a boxing geek, and I will watch it. But outside of real hardcore boxing fans, I can't see no one paying for it, to be honest.
George Groves commented before the fight that Fabio Wardley couldn't depend on his usual fighting style against Joseph Parker. He felt Wardley would need to adapt his strategy and make key adjustments if he hoped to secure the win.
I don't know, he's got that never say quit attitude, and fighters will be fearful of that within him. The Honey fight, he was getting beat, and he caught him, done the job, and I think he probably realises that, he's doing well. He's done really well for himself. Fabio Wardley maybe boxed at a higher level than he ever thought he could. This is another step up, I think, against Joseph Parker.
Tony Bellew acknowledged Fabio Wardley's power and determination, but favored Joseph Parker's experience and discipline as the key advantages. He pointed out that Parker's steady training, tactical awareness, and proven success at the elite level made him the likely winner, though Wardley's raw strength still made him a dangerous underdog capable of pulling off an upset.
That's not a gimme, mate. Fabio Wardley's highly dangerous. It's one to watch.
Good fight, innit?
It is a good fight.
Parker Wardley, I'm actually looking forward to that. I think Parker does it with the experience and the skills and that.
I think he overcomes, but I think it's too big of a
Wardley punches hard. Wardley punches hard enough to make it a fight and then drag him into something and make it so interesting.
Fabio's always in the fight, Carl. He hasn't shown against Justice Huni. It's next month, isn't it? It's next month,
yeah.
Is it?
We'll give that a little shout out, but
is it November?
But that's a good fight. Fabio Wardley, Joseph Parker. Look out for that one.
It's a cracking fight, mate. It's a brilliant fight and an amazing venue, the O2. one of my favourite indoor arenas in the world. It's a fantastic.
Lawrence Okolie, who had sparred with both men, said the rematch would hinge on Fabio Wardley's precision. He explained that while Wardley carries genuine power, he tends to struggle against smart, mobile fighters who control the distance and steer clear of reckless trading.
I believe Wardley's going to win. I believe Wardley is going to be a bit sharper, especially in the early rounds. And if he can clip, I know Parker's an ex-world champion and he's been in there with some of the best fighters, but I think he's not had a lot of rounds lately. He had 1 round against, or 2 rounds against Okolie, and before that I think his last fight was maybe Wilder. So he's, in the last 2 or 3 years, he's only had maybe, I don't know how many rounds. So I think that with Wardley, he's been on a good run. I think his sharpness will be able to get to Parker, and I think he'll hurt him in the middle rounds and end by stoppage. But if he doesn't, and the fight goes on later, I think Parker's experience is going to really show.
Derek Chisora, who had shared the ring with Joseph Parker twice, said he respected Parker's ability, but believed Fabio Wardley had the potential to stun everyone with a knockout. He explained that Wardley's confidence, current form, and hunger made him a dangerous young contender capable of pulling off an upset.
My prediction for the Joseph Parker and Fabio Wardley. I feel like Wardley wins this fight with a knockout. I don't know why I'm thinking of it, but it's just, you know, when you know, it's like that. It's like when you play the lottery and then you just get your numbers right. And I believe Fabio has got his numbers right now, because after his last performance, he's got something to prove. I know Fabio for a while, you know, Fabio's a little beast. And Joseph is a beast as well, but I believe that Fabio Wardley wins this fight with a knockout. It will stop Joseph Parker. Trust me on this. Put your house on this deal, I'm telling you. It's going to be electric.
That wraps up today's video. What do you think about it? Drop your opinions in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed watching.